I just left the office. Just left the office. I didn't know that my hair was looking red like that, but I guess it's because of that bleach. This is what I wore in the office today. Some little kitten heels. I got my kitten heels on. And I'm on the way home. My lift is on the way. Should be here in 3 minutes. So I'm back home. When I got home, I took a shower. And I feel good. Putting this tripod up right now to set y'all up. I do have to work tonight, but first I'm gonna get me a glass of wine. And I was at HEB and I had seen this wine, and this is the strawberry and grapes. Plum red strawberries combined to create a delicate, ripe, sweet experience. What? A ripe sweet? I love sweet wine, so we're gonna see what this ripe sweet talking about, because this just might hit the spot. Okay. I was gonna start on those dishes, but my son did not unload the dishwasher like I asked him to. And I ain't the type to just let my dishes stay in the sink for so long. So unfortunately I will be doing what he was supposed to do to make sure I can keep my my sink dishes empty. Y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in here to start. I'm not gonna drink the whole thing tonight though. I'm really not, because I do have to work tonight. So I will be starting a report tonight. Well, yeah, the process of a report, and I'm gonna be working until 6:15 a.m. Okay, 6:15 a.m. So that means I'm gonna be doing some of the report. I'm gonna get the majority of it complete, and then I'm going to get up at 6:15 a.m. and go to sleep. Okay, I'm going to be sleeping. Oh my god, this tastes like grape jelly. I'm not lying. Picture this. A sausage biscuit with grape jelly or strawberry jelly on top. That's what this is reminding me of. Grape jelly, strawberry jelly. That's the one. It's so good. I'm gonna try me a donut with it too. So like I said, I went grocery shopping yesterday. I showed y'all a little bit of the groceries that I have bought. But we got some donuts. I ate one this morning. So I changed my work time, and this morning I was like, yay, I get to sleep a little bit later. Cause mind you, last night I was working. I started working at 7:45. I stopped working. I logged off the computer at 6:15 a.m. Actually, it was later than 6:15 a.m. because this woman, she called me and she was having these issues, but you know, of course, I was helping her out, whatever. But it was like 6:30 when I got off the phone, 6:24. And I was like, damn, I need to take a shower, you know what I'm saying? I need to get ready for my next job But I was like, I don't have to start my next job until 8:30, but this time I have to be in the office today because it's like a hybrid position. So it's like they want you to be in the office at least 3 days a week. But you can pick the days that you're in the office. And this week was short because we didn't have no work on. We didn't have, the whole place was closed on Monday. So 2 days in office, 2 days not in office. Basically just 2 days in office. I picked yesterday and today to go into the office. Yeah. So when I woke up, I was like, when I got off the phone or whatever for my first job, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to take me a nap and then I'll go to work. So I woke up at 7:45. As soon as I woke up, I took a shower, a quick shower. I got out the shower, put my face serums and stuff on, got dressed, called the lift, ordered the lift. I don't call it, I just order it. But I keep saying call just because, I don't know. And the lift was like 4 minutes away. And I was putting my clothes on real fast. I was trying to go super fast. I was putting the laptop in the bag, make sure I had my charger and everything. The lift pulled up outside. He was waiting for 5 minutes. I was trying to get my lunch. I was trying to get everything together, literally everything. And I grabbed a donut on the way out because I was like, I need some breakfast on me. You know what I'm saying? I brought me some snacks. I brought me some lunch. I was like, I need breakfast at least. And then I threw my vitamins in my bag because I knew I wasn't going. He was gonna leave me. I made it out the house and the Lyft app said, you have 67 seconds to get into the car. So I literally ran to the car, got in the car. Well, I didn't run, but I was walking. He wasn't too far when I walked out. I got in the car and oh my goodness. Made it. Showed it. I got to work 4 minutes after 8:30, but it was still better than not showing up at all. Okay, I was 4 minutes late, but it was still better than not showing up at all. And I love to be on time. I'm very time punctual. But when I tell you something, I had to do what I had to do. You feel me? I had to get it together and get it right. And now I'm thinking about the chilies that I have in the refrigerator. But I'm enjoying this donut right now. Cause it's really good. But I'm gonna eat that chilies tonight for sure. Before I left work, so when I was at HEB, I got stopped by, like in the aisle by a woman who has like a life insurance company or whatever. She's basically recruiting people for her company, and I was listening to what she was saying and I was trying to be friendly, so I did give her my number, and you know, she called me to talk about joining the firm and all that. But I was just like, in my head I was just like, girl, now you know I was just being friendly. You could have handed me a card and I've been like, if I'm interested, I'll reach out. But I told her next week though, we'll talk about it on Monday. I already think that I'm gonna tell her I'm not interested, you know? Like, I'm not interested in joining a life insurance firm. I'm just not. That's just what that is. And I do feel like I said that before, so. I guess I gotta say it 2 times for it to make it correct. I'm not interested in joining a life insurance firm. It's not something I want to do. Second donut. I know y'all peeped. I'm going to take out those dishes. And then I'm gonna do the dishes. And I'm gonna feel good because the dishes are finally done. It's almost good. Alright. It is 1:04 a.m. And it is June 1st. It just turned June 1st about an hour ago. And yeah, June 1st, 2025. And it is a good day, okay? I was like, what the heck? I know my lashes ain't falling out like that. But anyways, I told y'all recently that I had like all this stuff in my cart on Amazon. So I decided to make the purchases that I needed. I went ahead and bought the desk mat. It got delivered yesterday. It's over there on the floor. I bought a runner for my apartment. I bought a little storage thing for the groceries, so whenever I'm trying to move them or whatever, you know, move them from the car to the apartment door, it'll be easier for me. I bought some wine glasses, some wipes, a rug, the mop heads, and some new decor for my son's restroom. I was gonna say shower, but it's more than just his shower. It is LED, and they like, well, it's not LED, but it's UV reactive. It's kind of like glow in the dark. I hope this glow in the dark. But it literally is like the toilet thing, like the toilet seat thing, and then something for the floor, and then a mat for the shower, and then the gaming thing. It says, I don't grow up, I level up. I think he likes it. I know he's gonna like it actually, just because he mentioned to me that he was gonna like it. This is literally what it's gonna look like. It's not gonna be glowing because I don't have a he doesn't have like a UV light, so it's just gonna look like that. But I think that he's gonna like it. It's gonna be delivered today. We have a lot of deliveries for today. And then as soon as I bought all that, I put some more stuff in my cart to buy because I had realized where I'm gonna put everything. And once like I purchase everything and I get like a better idea of what it is that I want, it's on to the next goal, on to the next mission, on to the next vision, okay? So I got some other stuff coming, and yeah. I just spent like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. I just spent like 6 hours doing a majority of this report. And I'm going to save some of the work for tomorrow as well, so I don't just be like, you know what, I'm not doing it, but I'm going to save majority of the work for tomorrow as well, so I can get that done. It is the morning time. I've already taken my vitamins. I took them when I was eating. I ate oatmeal at like 12 a.m. And yeah, I didn't drink any wine today. The other day I had drunk wine before I was working, and I felt pretty fine. And I didn't drink any wine before work. I actually was drinking on this energy, and it's like a focus drink. I think I'm gonna have some more of that tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but like when I work tonight, because it's already the next day. So yeah, I've been watching YouTube videos, working and getting the stuff done. I was texting my grandma earlier, and I was telling her how she needs a toy poodle and how I need a toy poodle. And I was gonna tell her we should get a brother and sister, and I take the girl and she take the boy for the toy poodle. But then I was like, nah. Because if I got a brother and a sister, I would want to keep both of them. Or if I got like a girl and a girl, I would want to keep both. Or a boy and a boy, I would want to keep both. Just because they would be siblings and I wouldn't want to take them from each other. I think siblings belong, like being raised together. That way they know, I don't know, like it's easier to help the other person type shit. Like when you grow up and people ask you, what am I saying? Because I'm talking about dogs. But I was referring to humans. Like when people grow up and they ask you, you got any siblings? And people be like, yes, but I don't know them, never met them, never hung out with them. I feel like that's just weird. Like, I know my siblings. I know exactly who they are. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no, I don't know who they are. Like, I know who they are. I know their names. I know what they look like. I could point them out in the crowd. If we were, like, ever in a crowd, it would be so easy to point them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know my brothers. But I am a middle sibling, if that makes sense. Yeah. I'm the middle one. I'm not the youngest. On my mom's side, on my dad's side, I'm the youngest. Because I was the last child that he had, And, yep. He only had 2, my brother and me, and then my mom had 3, my little brother, me, and my big brother. Y'all, it's June, though. It is June 1st, 2025, okay? June 1st, 2025. That's what it is, and it's very exciting that that's what it is, and I'm literally, like, happy about it just because when I look back at the whole 6 months that have already passed in 2025, oh my god, I start thinking like, wow, I accomplished so much. And I think that because at the beginning of this year, I was starting my second job. I was getting used to it. I was getting used to everything and the schedule of everything. And, I just had all these plans and goals of mine. I have increased my credit over 100 points, and it's something that I'm very proud of. I've made a lot of money. I've purchased the things that I've wanted. I paid off the debt that I wanted to pay off, that I needed to pay off. And I'm just proud of the accomplishments that I've made. I got my music video shot. I got my music video done. I haven't published it yet, but I'm going to. And I even allowed my son to start his behind-the-scenes work with my business, Siiin Gang Entertainment. I'm going to be taking him with me when appropriate to shoot the behind-the-scenes. And that type of thing is just something that he'll be able to do forever, because this is something that I like to do. So it's like, no matter how old I am, I'm just not gonna just stop just because I'm a certain age. Like, I don't think that makes sense to me. Like, I be hearing some people talking about, I don't want to be 30 and a rapper. I don't want to be 40 and be a rapper. I don't want to be 50 and be a rapper. And it's like, dude, why are you putting an age gap on what you want to do in life? Because that makes no sense. Like, you basically like something only for a certain amount of time, and then when you get older, you're saying like you stop it because you got too old. But it's like, I think those type of people, like, they have their own type of mentality of what they see in life, and I just can't relate to that type of stuff. Just because I'm the type to be like, if you like something, just continue to do it, just because, like, that's what life is about. You know what I'm saying? It's about doing what you want to do. It's not about doing things that look right at a certain age or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm saying. But it's 1 something in the morning and I'm just talking. Yeah, so I'll talk to you later. Alright. My rug came. So cute. So cute. And my mop heads came. So I was taking a nap and a lot of the packages arrived. A lot of them. Let me show y'all. So we're about to get to opening some of these packages and then I'm gonna take another fucking nap. Okay. Some of these packages, I expected to come like later today, but thankfully a lot of them actually came today, this morning. I gotta get my scissors or whatever to open some of these. And these are technically the scissors I bought my son, but we both be using them a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. Okay, so let's get into it. I wasn't trying to hear it. My bad. Oh, here's Bubby's stuff, y'all. This is all of his shower stuff. So I'm not gonna open it right now. I'm gonna take it into his room after I wake up from my second nap, and I'm gonna put it all together for him. They're getting interesting packaging styles because I really thought it was all just polymailers and big ass boxes, but no, y'all got some interesting ass box styles. What is this? Are these these are my glasses. My drinking glasses. Okay, these are my drinking glasses. There we go. My wine glasses, actually, for when I'm drinking wine. Ooh, I like them. That's what they look like. It's a set of 4. So I'm gonna go put these in the kitchen so I can wash them, stuff like that. After I wash them, I will use them, stuff like that, stuff like that. Let's put y'all down a little bit so y'all can see. When I be opening my packages, I be feeling like I know exactly what I'm doing. So here are the wipes that I wanted to try out. Comes in like a pack of 4. I mean a pack of 3. So I'm gonna put 1 in my restroom, 1 in my purse, and 1 in, I don't know, somewhere else. They're juicy wipes. This is the runner for the front of the door area. Oh, this is soft. I want to go put this out to right now. Let me get the thing. It is machine washable, so that's cool. The thing about washing rugs though is that you gotta fold them before you start washing them. You can't just throw that whole thing in there. I'm gonna try this fold it. Okay, I'm about to put the rug down. Let's see what it looks like. Absolutely, yes. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I don't know about y'all, but my apartment is definitely feeling great because I don't feel no type of hotness at all. I think I literally have my thermostat on like 65 or something. Yep, it's on 65. So now I'm about to put my glasses in the sink so they can get washed later today. My wine glasses. They're so pretty. I saw a cabinet that I'm gonna buy and it has like a wine glass holder. So ultimately that's where these are gonna be after I buy them. After I buy the holder. But for right now, I'm gonna put them in my cabinet. I literally feel like I just feel like so happy that I bought those, low-key, high-key. I'm trying to see what I was gonna eat before I take another nap. It's 1:54. I probably should wake up and everything. I mean, I'm already up, technically, obviously. Like, y'all seeing me walking and shit. But, I don't know, I just want to feel relaxed. Since I be working every single day, when it's my rest days, I really do be resting, so it feels good to rest like after work. What? Oh, of course. 24 hours in a day, and I know how I'm gonna use mine. Okay. I know how I'm gonna use mine. Oh shit. Got stuck for a second. But I'm gonna let Billy sleep. I don't wanna walk in there if he's not up. He be up early in the morning, just up. I think he gets up when I am still awake for work, and then, or not, he gets up 6:15. That's when I get off. He be up at like 5 something. I think I'm gonna just get a snack. Cause I don't want like a huge meal right now. Ooh, or she get a muffin. I was actually looking at these muffins yesterday, and I was thinking to myself, I should have ate that for breakfast. And I looked at them after I I got my breakfast, of course, so now it's a good time. I'm about to put this on a little plate and get my muffin. I'm gonna warm up the muffin a little bit though, because I want it to be like a little bit more. Little baby Zevo gnats know that they gonna get caught. They know it. Cause they be dying. Searching for their mama on that Zevo gnat catcher. And they know that they gonna get their ass died. I said it on purpose. They know that they gonna get their ass died. Look how good this muffin look, y'all. This from HEB. Looks delish. I might have a cup of milk with it too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that too. I think I'm gonna use this cup for the milk. For the milk. It's June 1st, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. When I wake up, I think I'm gonna eat some oatmeal. I really like oatmeal, y'all. I like oatmeal when it tastes good. If it don't taste good, don't even ask me if I want any. And like banana oatmeal, I cannot eat banana oatmeal by itself. I have to have it with something like strawberry oatmeal or some other type. But that's why I be getting that variety pack, because that variety pack be having all the good ones. It be having the blueberry, the strawberry, the peach, and the banana. And I like all of them. So, I got to get it whenever I want to. I warmed up my muffin a little bit. What is that? Warm muffin, warm chocolate chip muffin at that? Player, you can't even play me wrong. Like, what? Cannot be played wrong. That's top tier game right there. That's top tier game right there. So now I got my what do you call it? My milk. And I got my muffin. And I'm about to enjoy it. If y'all feel like y'all tilted a little bit, it's okay. Oh my god. I was gonna say, why does my nipple feel wet? I know I ain't breastfeeding. Not right now. No. I do not have baby right now. I did not give birth to baby. I don't have the baby. I don't have baby. I just have 10-year-old that I call my baby, but I don't breastfeed. No. I did that when he was 1, before 1. Before 1. I think I just heard him. Just heard Bubby. I made the right choice to eat this right now. Cause the chocolate is like, it's like melted, but it's not like melted all the way. I just woke up like not too long ago, and I put a deep cleansing mask on my face. It was the one I was talking about like in the previous vlog. But I also got a notification and checked my credit and it went down 50 points. What, bitch? Are you stupid? Why is my credit going down 50 points? Come on. So I'm trying to figure out why the fuck it went down 50 points. And there's something on my credit report that got reported that I don't even know what it is. They call it tech. Hold up, something. What was it called? Tech something. And I was like, this makes no sense. Talking about it's a rental history or something, but it's closed. Like, the shit make no sense. My rent history gets reported by Flex and by the rental company itself. And I haven't seen those reports on my credit report in months. And I'm just like, what the hell's going on? I know I've been paying my rent way before it's been due every single month for the past a lot of months. And y'all ain't been reporting it? Better get that shit together. But I'm waiting for it to show up on my app so I can dispute it, because I really didn't know what the other one was. I don't do no tech reporting. I don't even know what that is. Never signed up for anything like that. Mine is self-credit report, rent reporting, and the other one. So all that other shit y'all got going on, ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm thinking about making some tacos, but we ain't got no lettuce, y'all. What the fuck? We don't have any lettuce. We also don't have no barbecue sauce. Because I was going to heat up some chicken, but we ain't got no barbecue sauce, and I don't feel like eating it dry again. It wasn't really dry, but I ate it dry yesterday, and I did not feel like doing that shit. So I'm trying to think about what the fuck I want to do with food, because I don't want to eat no taco with no lettuce, meat and cheese by itself, and we ain't got no ranch. So yeah, I'm not making tacos right now. Not doing it. I could just eat some. I've been on this oatmeal kick all day. I could just eat some oatmeal though. Or not even all day, all few days. We do have burgers. I could eat a burger. I think I need to chop up those cucumbers. And so let's see when this meat expires. I probably need to put it in the freezer. Let's see. By the 14th. I'm gonna put that on my calendar so I know. Because it says sale by the 14th, but hey, we're gonna have to eat it before the 14th because ain't no way. I'm gonna just let that slide. So this is what I'm gonna do. Buy lettuce. Buy BBQ and ranch. Okay, meat expires. So that way I can eat it before it expires. As far as what I'm gonna eat right now, I'm gonna need some, I wanna say I'm gonna need some oatmeal, but I don't know. I think that I need to chop up these cucumbers. But dang, I don't have any ranch. Oh my god. I don't have any ranch. That's why I don't want to eat the cucumbers right now, because I ain't got no ranch. OMG. And I don't want to eat no ice cream right now. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat for real. What I want to eat, supposed to be like reporting on my rent monthly. It hasn't been doing that. I've actually realized that now. My rent is not supposed to be going down 50 points. If I've been reporting something on my credit report, or for my credit report monthly, it's supposed to change every month. Every month I'm supposed to get a new score. and it hasn't been doing that. It's been stagnant when I've been continuing to pay the rent every single month. It hasn't been updated. I don't understand why it's acting like that. That makes no sense. But nevertheless, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing because my hard credit work does not go unnoticed. I've been doing this self thing also to help my credit. So I have my self payment due this month. I've already paid my rent payment this month. I've already paid my Trove payment this month. And those three things are gonna help my credit a lot. And then also I have a Dovely app that I've been paying as well. That is like supposed to help my credit also. So I have that payment this month. As far as credit cards, I'm thinking about what I have to do this month. I have a milestone credit card payment due this month. And I have a per pay credit card payment due this month. And I believe that that's it for the credit cards. I think that is it for the credit card. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping stuff. Let me bring that back up. So yeah, I have that. And I think there's something else. I was wanting to get involved with this other type of credit builder thing. But I have to be like, oh, excuse me. I gotta be dedicated for this one because it's a higher payment every month. And I'm really trying to figure out if it's something that I want to do because I already be paying more than the minimum payment due, which is great. And I just need to figure out if it's because I know I can do it, but I know that there's also a lot of other things that I want to make a payment towards. So, like the things that I want that are technically still affecting my credit, but not really. That'd be the tricky part because they technically will play a role in my credit once reported. But why does it be taking so long for that stuff to get reported correctly? Like, come on, man. Stop playing with me. So, I don't know. My friend had texted me the other day talking about this is my new number, da, da, da. I was like, cool, I'll save your number or whatever. And then I had asked him, like, is there a reason why you texted me your new number? Or like, did you miss me? Because we were talking for like every single day for like days on days. And he was like, you think too much, LOL. And I did not like that because, nigga, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to be like, yeah, I missed you. But obviously he didn't get the memo. He didn't get the understanding of what I was saying. So I put him a thumbs down. I thumbs down his message. And kept it fucking moving because what the fuck? Like, why would you tell me that? This oatmeal needs to be a little bit thicker. I'm gonna throw in a banana one in here real quick. I currently have, I think that was strawberry, but it's probably it's for sure the peaches. Now it's the banana added, but oh yeah, it was blueberry because I can see the blueberries already in here. So I'm gonna just do what it do for a few minutes. I think I can follow. My other phone is going off because I set an alarm to get up at 7 in case I went back to sleep. but I'm up now, so I'm about to go over here and turn it off. I was thinking about how Father's Day is coming up, and when I think of Father's Day, I think of my father because that is my father. Like, I know who my father is, you know? And I texted my mom on Mother's Day, and I know I'm gonna text my dad on Father's Day. Tell him Happy Father's Day. And I don't know what he's gonna have going on. I don't even know if he's gonna be like celebrating it. For years and years, he hasn't been on any type of celebration kick, so it's not looking like he's gonna plan anything for himself. But hopefully one of these years he's like, yes, we're gonna have a barbecue, y'all gonna have to come out, or yay, everybody, let's go out to eat, da 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 da, it's Father's Day, da 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 da. But for right now, he ain't doing all that, so I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be wanting to do much. But he probably will take himself out to eat, maybe. Or I don't even know if he expects gifts or anything. I really don't know. Like, what? But anyways, so I have this notepad. And I have it written down of the things that I want, the things my son wants. Obviously, I put my son's wants on here because I'm the one who be buying him the things that he wants. Especially if he keeps bothering me and asking me about it. But basically what my son wants is a lot of techie stuff. He wants a desktop computer, he wants a Nintendo Switch, he wants an iPad, he wants an Apple Watch, and then he wants a rug. The rug is not on the techie side, which is cool. So I want a lot of other things as well. But I wrote these down just because I had to put some type of action towards it, because I've been saying forever, like saying the things that I want, but it hasn't really been forever. I just knew that I had to buy other things before I got those ones, if that makes sense. And I know it does, but I don't know if it makes sense to my son. Because it's like certain things have to be bought before everything else. Like if I have a priority, then I gotta make sure that the priority is taken care of. You know, I just can't go willy-nilly and go buy a watch, an Apple Watch, and all this other stuff in one day if I'm over here literally getting the money for something else that is gonna prioritize my whatever. So now that we on the talk about credit, I got my iPad out, and this is how I do basically most of my planning for like the things that I'm gonna be buying or whatever it is. And I'm trying to make sure, because I did all my credit things, and I need those type of things to be reported, and it doesn't look like they were reported at all for the last few months. The last time that this happened, it literally updated in the system and everything was reported in like one day, but for like all the months. So my credit score had literally went up like 85 points. So I'm thinking that that's probably going to be something that happens again, because I remember this happening. Hey, don't start yelling. Could you lower the volume of him? I'm hoping that this is going to be like the similar situation. I kind of feel like it will be, because the last time I reported something on my credit.
One sec.
What?
Can I have one more snack?
Can you have one snack? Yeah, you can have one snack. Okay.
Which?
You don't eat something else after that, like a hot dog or something? There's Lunchables in there.
Yes.
Not just snacks all day.
Lunchables.
Baby. But anyways. Can you stop acting like that? Just close the door. But anyways, so that's what had happened like last year or like a few months ago. It wasn't reporting anything on a natural, normal monthly basis, but in one single month, everything had got reported for the last few months. And I was like, damn, like y'all even went, y'all really put 8 months of reporting in one day. But anyways, that's probably what's gonna happen again. Yeah. So I could see my credit score going up more than those 100 points that I was talking about, because I'm really trying to be close to the 800s, and I'm almost there. Like, I'm almost there. I literally be looking at my credit report every day, like, how can I improve this? How can I improve it? Because it's really something important to me, y'all. Like, credit is really gonna make a huge impact in whether or not I get approved for certain things that I want in life. And I know I'm young, so I still have time, and yes, I'm young. Fuck you talking about? But seriously, even if I was older, like, I don't know, I just somehow me creating a like a discipline for my credit has not been something new to me. But like, I remember like being younger, looking at my credit like, oh, this is what it is right now, okay, let me stop tripping on it or whatever. And then I was like telling myself in 3 months it's gonna change, you know. But now I'm in a different situation, and now I feel like every month my credit needs to increase. So anyways, yeah, I'm looking at my credit right now, and I'm touching this mask to see if it is dry yet so I can take it off, but it's not dry yet. So this month I do have some things that I'm gonna be paying for to help the credit, of course. When is Father's Day? June, one of them days. I know my mom's birthday is this month as well. I'm gonna text her happy birthday, probably, because Father's Day is on the 15th. Because I don't talk to her at all, really. The last time I talked to her was probably like 2 years ago. I guess she's I don't know how old she is, actually. If I do the math I can figure it out, but let me do the math real quick. I know my dad's in his 50s, so she's almost there, or she's in her 50s by now, because they're 4 years apart. And I know that because they was always saying it, but I finally started remembering when I was like a teenager. So my dad is 55 and my mom is 51. Yeah, my mom's 51 and my dad is 55. So this year she'll be 51. Okay, yeah, she's already in her 50s. And her birthday is on June 9th. So I'm gonna text her happy birthday. Maybe she'll see it and I don't know, really. I really don't care if she I really don't care if she says anything about it or not, just because I just feel like, hey, just have a good day, you know? You could just look at it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to text you on your birthday, but I'm going to because I care. There's only limited things that I could do to a person who lives on the other side of the United States. On the west side? But anyways. Okay. I just know that things are gonna get better for my credit, and I love it. But that 50-point decrease, baby, what was that about? That didn't make no sense. Anyways, I do have to work in a little bit. I'm letting my oatmeal cool off and get chunky because those who make oatmeal know that it has to get chunky. And it's not really like a chunky thing, it's like a cool off thing. Oatmeal be so good. I'm glad I only bought 1 pack, because if I would have bought 2 packs for the next, I would have ate this every day until it was gone. And you're probably like, what's wrong with that? I'm neglecting all the other food. That's what's wrong with it. You know what? What if I really don't need to buy $200 worth of food every single time I go to the store? What if I can go to the store, give me a pack of oatmeal, give me some milk, give me some butter, give me something for lunch, something for dinner, spend like 40 bucks and literally be good for like the whole week. You know what? It's not much variety on what selection I have every single day, but it would honestly work. But for some reason, I just keep spending all this money on groceries, and I'm trying to understand why. And I'm trying to understand, and I'm trying to justify, like, oh, it's because me and my son need to eat. But at the same time, we're not huge on like overeating, you know? So it's like, something with that is just not adding up right. Like, it don't be adding up right. So I'm not gonna be into all that too long, or much longer. It's gonna start making sense. But I am gonna be eating another muffin after this, because that muffin was good this morning, yeah. I took the mask off, and my fingernail just got stuck behind my head, my little hairs, because I have like a hangnail. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Anyway, so I've been thinking, like, I was brushing my teeth after I took my mask off and put my serums on, and I was just thinking about how I have all this stuff that I want to do, and all these upgrades and updates and whatever to myself. And I really do want to, like, I'm ready to get my braces off. I want to get my braces off. I want to get my teeth, like, really, really good, deep cleaned and brightened, whitened, whatever. You know, I just feel like I've had enough. I've had enough of the braces. I'm tired of them. I'm ready to get them off. The only way to get them off, of course, is by finishing the payments and stuff like that. And I ain't gonna lie, I just went shy and went ghost on them just because I think I was in the middle of like not being able to afford it and stuff like that. But now I'm in a position where I can afford it. I can afford to take them off, and I can afford to pay it, and I can afford to do my deep cleanings and all that. But now I'm like just curious, because like I don't have dental insurance, so I just don't know like the price of everything and how much it's gonna cost. And I know like I could obviously like just do like cleanings and stuff with like other places or whatever and pay their price, but I just don't know. Like, I'm kind of just like blindsided on the whole thing, just because I don't know that, like, I don't have an idea of how much everything is gonna cost. So I think that's why I haven't been putting any type of initiative towards it. I know I probably owe my orthodontist at this point like over $2,000, and I never hoped that it would get that much, but it seemed like every time I had called to inquire about what the price was, she increased the price, and that made me mad. So I stopped calling. that didn't help because now I still have these fucking braces in my mouth. But hey, it's time to get them out. So I think the best thing for me to do would probably be starting a savings goal for, I don't know what the price is gonna be, but let's just say $2,000. And with that savings goal, when I obviously save that much, I think I'll be able to call them, pay the amount of the $2,000, and then whatever else is left, they could waive it since I'm making the $2,000 payment. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna open up the savings goal right now because I want to be like very, very much productive with this, because I don't want it to be anything that's gonna make me feel like, you know, like always on my mind and stuff like that. Like, I'm tired of my braces. I'm ready to get them off. So it's crazy because I didn't have any money when I got them on, but I was able to pay for all this stuff. And then I was so confident that I was gonna find a job. I did find a job. When I found a job, I was able to make the monthly payments and stuff, but then I had to move out, and then I became a single mom, and then I didn't have any like help, so it was kind of getting hard. But now it's something different, so I'm just trying to see what I'm about to do, because I need to know what's going on with myself and my mouth and my health, my mouth health before anything else. So I just put some money into the savings goal after I created it, and now I have to build up the rest of the amount, which isn't gonna be bad. It's not gonna take long, so I'm ready for it in a sense. You know, I'm just ready to get it done. So I can do it. I can do it. Yeah, that's finally what it is. It's really cool because I was thinking about like me paying stuff off, and like I just felt so much discipline come up on me. So I'm trying to think about what's going on. I'm gonna talk to you later. I gotta do some numbering. Something is completely wrong. I'm over here thinking like, how and what time frame do I want to save this $200, this $2,000? And I told myself I want to have it done in about 2 months. And I was like, okay, that's $1,000 a month. And then I told myself, okay, so to save $1,000 a month, that would be like $250 a week. And I was like, okay, so if I'd save myself $250 a week, or stash $250 a week away to put in the account, then I'm thinking like, okay, so what am I gonna like? Okay, so I could pay probably like one bill a week or whatever. And then I was like, I'm gonna have to stash that money, save the rest of the money for food. What? Save the money for food? That is my thick ass problem right now. I keep thinking about food. I don't understand why I keep doing this. I understand that food is important, but I have it. Like, what the fuck? I have food. Like, that's the whole thing. I have food. And I don't want to become one of those people that just keep buying food, already has food, then doesn't eat the food. Like, I want to eat all the food that I have. Like, when I first moved into my apartment literally last year, me and my son were eating every single thing completely. There had to be no food for me to get more food, because I was like, I'm not gonna just spoil it. I don't want to like spoil food, you know. I don't want things to go bad. So now I feel like I should get back onto that, because that was smart. And I do have more money now, but at the same time, that was smart and that was something that I needed to do. That's something I need to do now. And now I'm like, why do I keep thinking like I need more? Is there something on my face? Why do I keep thinking that I need more money for food, or I need to save more money for food or something like that? Like, I keep trying to think about why I keep thinking that. I just don't know. And I understand like saving money for like transportation, because obviously I have to take Lyft. Just trying to figure it out, because in order for me to do this, I'm gonna have to get disciplined, and I'm gonna do it. So every week it sounds like I'll be paying for, I'm gonna stash $250 for my ortho goal, and then I'm gonna stash some more money for my transportation need, and then I'm gonna stash a little bit of money for food, for things that we need to pick up to match the food that we have, so we can eat all the food. But not a lot of money for that, because I think that's crazy. And then I'm gonna pay a bill, of course. I pay bills, of course, and the main bills and everything. So if I'm stashing $250 a week for that, and then I'm also thinking about the BBL situation. Like, if I'm doing $1,000 per month with a BBL situation, I want to do $1,000 per month with this. Oh. I just keep breathing heavily, and I'm just trying to like not stress about it, because it's not even worth the stress. I just try to, like, when I feel my stress levels increasing, I just try to just not speak stress. So I'm just like, there's this new care gummy or whatever, stress free gummy, that I think I'm gonna take, and I think it's gonna help. Because I don't feel stressed, but I think it's gonna help me not feel like stress is even in the equation at all. When really it's not. It just has to do with how I'm gonna handle everything. So I'm just gonna breathe. I really need to comb my lashes, but I don't know where I put my comb. I'm about to call my son, because I hear him opening another snack.